Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. Someone was saying, Erica, you know, when Donald Trump gets in there, she's gonna turn it around. When Hillary Clinton gets in there, she's gonna turn it around. And I'm like, how? Well, she was married to Bill Clinton and the 90s were great. Wow, just makes my head explode. Listen to me. This is a capitalist economy and society. What do you own and what are your assets and what can you produce? Consumers gets nada in this country, producers get everything. Now let's make it very simple. 1 in 10 Asian Americans have a business. Do I think all of them are owning an actual big storefront? No, but it's 1 in 10, 1 in 34 whites, 1 in 54 Hispanics, and 1 in 5 blacks. Now you can assume what I'm saying out of those numbers. But at the end of the day, Asian Americans in this country have the highest net worth, the highest income, the highest college and degrees and all that good stuff. You know, what we call the model minority. And at the end of the day, you can actually break down and look at the different numbers where Korean men, different types of Asian men, Cambodian, Vietnamese, they don't go to college. They open a business. They get out of high school, or they're forced to be in high school as long as they need to be, study, and open a business. Now people are going, well, everybody can't open a business. Listen to me. There are a lot of people who cannot, but there are a lot of people who can. And there are a lot of people who are, precise. I was going to talk about is, Chicago was talking about, we have 50% black male unemployment. Now let's be really honest. If a lot of those males had trucks, had cars, had vehicles, and could do door-to-door sales, would they do it? A lot of them have trucks, cars, and vehicles. Could they do a landscaping business? Would they do it? I mean, look at Hispanic Americans. Many of them come here with basic minimal skills, construction-related skills. Why work for pesos in Mexico when you can come to America, make $20 an hour in construction? People overlook that. People think, I'm going to go to college and I'm going to get this piece of paper and you're going to pay me $35 an hour and life is going to be rosy. I'm really sorry. This is why unemployment's so high. People aren't skill focused. There's a great show on CNBC called Blue Collar Millionaires. And a lot of times it's just some white guy who graduated high school or woman. It's a lot of women on that show. And all they did is do a service business, construction, paving, plumbing, air conditioning, heating. Oh God, I can think of it. Trucking. There's a Native American woman who was like, I'm tired of seeing all these young Native American men unemployed in my tribe and in this area. So guess what? She started a trucking company. She started buying trucks left and right. And guess what? A lot of times people would talk to her manager and think he was the company's owner. And she'd come out and they go, oh my God, you're the owner? You're a woman. Didn't matter. Didn't matter she was a woman. Didn't matter she was Indian. What matters is she kept building. Now she has a $400 million business and employs hundreds of Native American guys in that part of Canada, in parts of Toronto, and in Chicago. So look, I know there's a lot of people who say, Erica, I just want to work a job and just show up and get a paycheck. If that's you, boo-boo, do you. I don't want to force you. But if you're some guy or gal who has some minimal skills and you look up every day of the week and you're like, I'm begging for a job. I'm running around doing all these applications and I can't get into that nice ceiling of cushy life, cushy paychecks, middle class life. Then it's time for you to take your life into your hands and go work the God-given skills you have. I'm telling you right now, people overlook stuff, but the average UPS guy is making $80 a year. The average truck driver is making $80,000 a year. If you are like, man, I got this truck driving skills and I made $80,000 this year, but I don't want to keep doing that. Guess what? You got $80,000 in your pocket now. Guess what you can do? Pay for your college. You can pay for a different type of skill. You can go buy a house. In the South, in some parts of the South, people are buying houses for 40 grand. Look at this house. This house was got on auction for 5 grand with land. Now, it did take some work to clean it up, but guess what? If you were a trucker, that's nothing. That's chump change. So look, have a plan. Start a business. Work. But don't be one of those people who are like, I've been unemployed for 5 years. I literally get messages from people like, I've been unemployed for 5 years. What can you do? Well, I drive Uber some days. What other than Uber can you do? What kind of skills do you have? Because, there was a guy who responded on one of my emails. He said, you know what? I got an accountant degree and I couldn't get a job in my city. Guess what I did? I went back, got a freaking HVAC repair where he repairs AC Starting his first year, made $40,000. And he was like, I was 25 years old. It was finally my first job after I had been going to college all that time. After I've been looking for a job for a year, almost 2 years, and no luck. Sorry, skills pay. And some people are like, 40 grand? Erica got college debt that big. I'm really sorry you got college debt that big. But guess what? You need something that pays the bills. And guess what? He can always go off and hire a bunch of AC repairmen and have his own AC company now. Because he knows what it takes. He knows how much it pays. And he has opportunity. So look, I know this video is longer than my usual videos, but it's because I'm so passionate about the fact that I meet people who will look me in the eye and say, I've been wanting to start a business for 10 years. Well, baby, you can do stuff on the side. I'm not forcing you to leave your government job and your benefits. Do something on the weekends. Do something on freaking Friday nights. Whatever it is, build your life. Just build it. So this is Erica, Classy Climb Blog. Don't complain. Don't go into other people's businesses and say, this business isn't that great. Unless you're willing to put on a pair of boots, start your own company, shut your mouth, okay? Again, I'm talking to some of you ladies out there. You go and you say, I'm tired of spending my money with Koreans buying hair supplies. Start your own hair supply company. I have tons of videos where I've actually interviewed people who've started hair supply companies with barely nothing but a credit card. So make a decision. You know, you can be a producer or a consumer in this economy. And where you stand on that line is, there's nothing wrong with being both. But at the end of the day, if all you do is consume, if all you are a group of 1.3 trillion people spending money, not investing it, not saving it, just tossing it to the wind, doesn't matter what you do because they don't care about you. You don't have any economic power. You can't afford a lawyer. You can't afford housing. You can't afford to take care of yourselves. They don't care. So look, I don't say be like Asians, but I say be smart. Work your skills. Have something on the side. Put something away. This is Erica, Classy Climb Blog. I love your comments. I love your messages you send. I try to get back to them. You have to understand, I literally have an inbox of 500 messages. So give me a break. I'll get to them as soon as I can. But definitely leave comments. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Definitely share these videos. I've been getting a lot of feedback and I love it. Also, check out the Classy Climb School. You can Google it for yourself, but I put the links down below. And if you love this channel, support it. That'll be up on the right. You guys have a great day.